Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. As you can tell from the description of this video, I'm going to be talking about something that's been kind of popular on YouTube lately. It's from a trend that we've seen in some Asian countries. It's whitening soap. So the idea is kind of the opposite of getting a tan. It's supposed to brighten and lighten the skin. And this is very popular in Asian cultures, but it seems to have become pretty popular on YouTube as of recently, everywhere in the world. So I thought I'd go ahead and make a video about testing out some different whitening products. So I've decided to try 3 different whitening products because there's so many out there that it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, even if you just search whitening soap into Google or into Amazon or eBay, you can find hundreds of products. So I decided to just try 3 products and test each one for a week. So this week I have been testing one highly rated whitening soap from Olay. I've heard a lot of good things about this one, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try. It's also supposed to be pretty gentle, so that's why I decided to pick it up as my first whitening soap try product, because I thought some of the more extreme ones might be a little bit too harsh on my skin, so I decided to start with something that's known to be pretty gentle. So it's just Olay Skin Whitening Bar with rose and milk. That's what the packaging looks like. I got this on eBay, and it's kind of hard to find this one, but it was highly recommended on YouTube and other places. I've used it for a couple days now. I believe this is now day 3. And this is just what the bar looks like. It's just a pink bar of soap. It's kind of smaller than what I imagined it would be, but it's lasted pretty well. It hasn't just like completely gone away in the few days that I've used it. It smells really good. It just smells like roses, which is nice. So far, I haven't seen a whole lot of results yet, but I'm going to keep using this until Monday, and I will let you know how it goes. But so far, I haven't really seen much of a difference in my skin. So what I've been doing in order to kind of compare is I've been using just my normal soap on my left arm and my left leg, and then the whitening soap on my right arm and my right leg, so that I could kind of look at the two and compare. And so far, I haven't really been able to spot a whole lot of differences except for one spot, which is a tan line on my foot. I wear sandals fairly frequently, the same pair of sandals over and over, and I tend to get a tan line from those sandals. And I've noticed that since using this soap, that tan has actually gone away and the tan line is less noticeable. So far, would I recommend this? It's okay. I would say that it's not necessarily a whitening soap because I haven't seen a whole lot of difference in my skin, although my skin is quite pale to begin with, so I think it would take a lot for it to make a noticeable difference. But I would say that if you have a tan line that maybe you don't like, or you'd like it to kind of be less noticeable, that this soap might actually work well for you. And I was able to notice a difference with the tan line in just 2 days. So if that's something that interests you, then I would definitely recommend. But I will keep you all updated on how this goes. Hello everyone, it's a new day. So it has officially been a week since I started using the Olay whitening soap, and so I just wanted to share some of my final thoughts. And at the end of this video, I will be showing you pictures of like what happened and what the results looked like. But for now, I'm just going to talk about what I thought about it, what the experience was like for me, and just tell you a little bit about it. So I didn't really notice a whole lot of difference. Like I mentioned in one of my other videos, it just didn't seem to really make a whole lot of difference as far as lightening my skin tone. However, my skin tone is already quite white and very light, and I'm very fair skin and always have been. So I didn't really expect there to be a huge difference. But it did help with certain tan lines that I had from wearing sandals all day, every day for most of the summer. So that was helpful. So my final thoughts would be that if you're trying to get rid of a kind of embarrassing tan line, or you just want your skin to be brighter looking and more healthy, like have like this healthy glow to it, then I would highly recommend this Olay Rose and Milk soap. However, if you're really looking to like lighten your skin tone in some way, I wouldn't recommend it because it just didn't have much of a difference even after a week of using it every single day. Maybe if I used it for a month, it would make a bigger difference, but to me, it just didn't really have that great of an effect. So I would recommend that you use something else that's a little bit stronger. This Olay soap is known to be pretty gentle, which is why I wanted to go ahead and start this whole skin whitening experiment with something a little bit more gentle, just to see how my skin would handle it, because I have somewhat sensitive skin, so I was a little worried. But this Olay soap is great. It didn't break out my skin at all. Now, my skin might be different than yours, so you might want to take that into consideration. There were some people that commented on Amazon and some other places where this soap is sold and said that they had a bad reaction to it, so just be careful if you are going to try out this soap. I would recommend using it maybe once or twice and seeing if something happens. If your skin looks different or feels itchy or irritated, I would stop using it immediately. But so far, I like the soap. I like the smell. It's lasted a long time. I still have a good bit of the bar left after a week. And I expect that I'll still have a good bit of it even several weeks from now. So it's not like one of those soaps where you use it a couple of times and it basically just disintegrates and disappears, which is great. So if you're looking for a good quality soap that smells great and will help brighten your skin or get rid of some annoying tan lines, I would highly recommend. If you're looking for something else that's a little bit more heavy duty and works a little bit harder at lightening your skin, then I would not recommend this. So those are my final thoughts. So much for watching, and I will have a part 2 and a part 3 to this video. So in part 2, I'm going to try a different kind of soap that is a little bit less gentle, supposedly, but is supposed to work a little bit better than the Olay. So we will see what happens. Stay tuned, and I will see you in another video. Bye!